A smart and affordable device for the health and safety of older adults. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from PingCares is founder Sean Liu. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Fred. How are you?
Terrific. Well, tell us a little bit about the company. Really interesting. You're doing something that is unique in bringing this affordable solution to older adults and their loved ones.
Thank you. Thank you, Fred. The company started about 3.5 years ago during the height of COVID. I was working full time and going to business school part time. Life was busy, and uh, I became very worried about my grandparents who live in Beijing, where I originally came as a kid from. And I've always been very close to my elders. This long distance and a 13-hour time difference created this anxiety that was always looming. And I know the capabilities of today's wearables and the amount of information it captures on somebody's health and wellness. So I thought, what if we make something that's highly usable for my grandparents in their 80s and send that information of their heart rate, of their activity levels automatically to me, who's halfway across the globe. And that was the idea. And fast forward to today, we've been able to help save 4 lives from emergency calling, easy way to call for help after somebody has taken a fall, usually in the middle of the night. And that has been the most gratifying and meaningful for us.
My watch came in handy. 3 o'clock this morning, I fell in my apartment, and I was nowhere near one of the buttons to call anybody, and so I'm laying on the floor. Thank goodness I had my watch on, and I had a little bit of battery left, so I called for help, and they were there within a couple minutes. I really appreciate having the watch because I was able to get a hold of somebody.
So, this is a smart watch. Lots of
Yeah.
smart watches out there. One of the key differences is the pricing and really the functionality, what it can do. Tell us about that.
We looked at the core features of the well-known wearables today, the smartwatches out there, and we distilled it down to health measuring and ability to call for help. And we got rid of a lot of the things that aren't as necessary and really try to streamline the whole use of it. At the same time, we don't believe in making a ton of profit, especially at an individual level. And so we priced it at a very affordable rate with the hopes of helping as many lives as we can.
Well, tell us about the pricing.
The price is for the device is at $89, so it's less than $100 for the device. There's no setup cost, no activation, and it's a completely cellular device, which means with the watch, it's used as a little cell phone. We set up a number and the entire service, and also includes 3 emergency contacts of the person's choosing. We set it all up before shipping the product out. And there's a monthly fee of $15 for that emergency calling and unlimited making and receiving of phone calls from loved ones, just normal conversations.
And then you have a premium plan that allows loved ones to stay more connected. Tell me about how that works.
That's right. That's right. The watch is passively monitoring vital signs such as heart rate, temperature, and blood oxygen of the person every 15 minutes. And we have thresholds. Anytime it goes out of bounds, it will send out notifications through the smartphone of their loved ones of their choosing. Also, it's helping them to see daily steps, location, and set up useful reminders like time for medicine, time to see your physician, for example, all through the same app, which is at $25, inclusive of the emergency calling that we talked about. So $25 will cover the cost of the watch, the monthly usage, and unlimited access for families to see all of the information we talked about through a mobile app.
And I guess people would wonder, okay, what's the catch here? You're doing this so affordably. There must be some catch here involved.
Well, the cost of the device were not really not making any money, to be honest. It's the monthly service that allows us to have a little bit of margin to sustain as a business, but that margin is invested into enhancing the user experience. As you can imagine, the cost of carrier, we use T-Mobile, the cost of Amazon AWS, which stores and processes all of the data, and we want to put that money into making sure that we're providing good information.
Well, congratulations on the innovations there and what you're doing, Sean. The website for more info is pingcares.com. Thanks for joining us, Sean.
Thank you, Fred.